In this Insia review, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Insia. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll provide a discounted link so you can get your money's worth. Insia is a search-based business intelligence and analytics platform designed for non-technical users. So again, if you're not a very technical person and you're trying to get some analysis on your business and your data, then Insia is the tool to use. Okay, so once you sign in and you make an account, you're taken to a sort of dashboard page. But what's interesting, first and foremost, and what's really important, is the difference between user mode and demo mode. So this is what it looks like when we are in user mode. User mode allows you to customize your own searches, customize the way your data is analyzed, and it allows you to put in to connect your own website and your own documents into the program. So demo mode is completely opposite. Demo mode essentially does everything for you and gives you a sort of faux website, faux documentation that you can utilize and pretend is your own and can look for the data of them. It's essentially just working to show you how the program can work as it is a demo. So demo is the one we'll go into, but to just explore user mode here, we can see right here, if we ignore these first of all, we'll get to these eventually. But you see right here, you have a search guide, of course, data stories, inserts, alerts, naturally. So you can set an alert, again, for any sort of documentation. Admin portal, you have your own personal users here. Again, you can see the users who are joined in with your business through your data. You have your admin home, of course. You can data collect. Again, this is showing what's here, just to be aware. So, again, you have the users, data connect, you connect your own data through this. So if you had Google Sheets, you click on and you put in your URL of your Google Sheet, and then you put in the tab name of Google Sheets, and you connect the sheet with 44HZ. Essentially, you just copy the email they give you in this program, and you give that email access to your Google Sheet. And then you test connection, and your sheet will be connected essentially. And that's how you'll be able to essentially create your own data connects and can do with Excel, CSV, Facebook Analytics, and Instagram Analytics too. You can get through a KPI, key performance in this, and and it can also be like an API use as well to essentially just mark your analytics properly with a display name, a table name, a math function, and a formula for it. You have your platform settings here and your data story in general. So that's what you get with the user mode, just the main key differences. Can go back home through here, and now we'll go into demo mode. And again, with demo mode, which vertical would you like to use? Again, which sort of company, which business would you like to pretend you are? So let's say retail, we want to do retail. And again, we can choose right here the tables, the analysis, and the KPI in general. So click on the campaign master table, campaign analytics, as we saw before, essentially, all in one click, and we get discount applicable and campaign duration. Go back, and we have this right here, campaign discount applicable, store area, the square feet, essentially, and the percentage of the campaign discount we can have for this sort of faux retail shop selling. And if you search here, you can look through different key terms as well. Again, all sorts of key terms, first 2 months of the quarter, the first 2 months percentage. Again, like you have all these numbers here for this company that's not ours. You have a customer name, again, see the customer names right here. Essentially be showing you the different customer names and how much they've utilized your site. And then you have data stories as well. You can add information to your data stories, which will be here anyways, but we'll click on it through this. And again, and you get into your sales and your analytics, and then you select your sales regions. You can look at where your sales have been. So south, north, west, east, or right here. The quantity current year, just again, quantity per year. Then you've got your sales current year, month, store, region as well. So the amount of sales you're making as time is going on through your different avenues in the world. So again, south was this dark black one right there, and you can see south is essentially doing the best and east is performing the worst. So we can say this is all in England or something, but again, this is just a faux thing just to help us understand how it's all going to work. Then sales current year month. Again, you can notice the amount of sales you're making, again, just per month of the year. And you can see this nice rise here. We have a bit of a dip and we've gone back down for December. You go down again and you can see much more complicated graphs to help you detail your actual business and your analysis. Again, seeing the west, the south, the store region, the operating model, the numbers they're pulling, as well as the sales current year store region, store operating model month. And again, just how well those are doing. You have all these graphs right here, and they aren't necessarily important to us right now, as this is all, fake. It's not a real business that we have, that we know anything about, but it's helping us go through what an analysis of our own sort of sales business would look like. And again, you just get all these complicated, you get the different products in the shop as well, St. John's, Made for Life, and just how they're doing, top 20 sales in general, because that was the bottom sales, so we're in the top 20 ones now, with Love in the Motion, 10K Yellow Gold. And then you have activewear, anniversary rings. You have all these keywords right here that are shown across the graph. And just, it's showing how well they're doing, if anything needs to be improved, which are the best ones. And yeah, you even got the sales day of the week hour as well, just here. So you have a lot of this information that's really useful. Then your search guide, we went past this before just because it was very convenient to get to data stories. Search guides here again, so if you wanted to change anything, your campaign ID, you want to see that. Campaign name, you got all these names here with the filters, you got your time dimensions here. And again, this is just showing that KPI that we chose recently. And operators view as well. We can see the relationship between 2 or more dimensions or columns. And we can add a time filter of our own as well. Again, you have all these. Schoolmaster, just here if you want to do any of these. And you have Retail POS and Store Master 2. If we're going to Retail POS, actually, again, sales, excluding tech sales. So there's a lot here, actually, to test out in terms of its performance rate. So that's quite useful to have. And essentially, you can do this with everything you put into your analysis system. And remember, specifically the demo mode. So it's not essentially a real thing for you to utilize. But if you were in user mode and you had your own business and your own sales, you can definitely connect them through. And you can change the chart if you want to as well, just on a miscellaneous note. You can change it to an area chart or bar chart, if whichever is easier for you to understand visually and quickly. Even a pie chart as well, just right here. I quite like a pie chart, so it's just really cool to see all of that in general. And then quick settings again, can download the table data if you want to, and the search drop down length as well. You can increase or decrease it if you want to as well. I love that they show this time frame for you too. If you need any help, you have the chat widget right here, and you can just send a message and they reply as soon as they can, or you can search for help in general through the help bar, just giving you tips on how to operate the site if you are stuck. And go through dark mode as well, which is quite cool, but we like light mode. And then you can go down to profile settings as well and just look at your profile, your company name, your number, your email, just anything you need to edit if you want to. Again, all admin access and user access and data access too. So again, those are just personal information and stuff that you can do quite well in this software. Then you got account settings, and you can start a walkthrough as well with them taking you through everything and showing you how to utilize all the features in this system. Overall, that is Insia. I think it's really useful. Granted, it's a little bit complicated as a lot of terminology you need to get your head around, but once you do that, it's very helpful for data analysis for your business, and I can definitely recommend it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I'll provide a discounted link. Thank you for your time.